The DJI Spark review. I don't want to film it here. I do not want to film it indoors. Let's go outside. Alright, so I'm kind of lost. I know we're almost here because we can see the whole view of Barcelona, which this is where we are. We're at Carretera de las Aguas, which is basically a place, a hike that you can see the whole city, the whole city line of Barcelona, which is going to be beautiful. I just did not want to fly my drone, and I didn't want to do my review in the middle of the city because there's so many laws about drones and stuff. I wanted to come here in where does... Okay, my map's just telling me to go that way. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're not lost. Yeah, I just didn't want to go to the city, as I said. There's just a lot of loss. By the way, you guys have never been so pushy about a tech product. I mean, I bought the iPhone 10, I bought the iMac, I bought the Apple Watch Series 3 on the channel, and you guys weren't this pushy for me to review a product. So this is the review on the DJI Spark. Alright you guys, so inside of my backpack is the DJI Spark, and I basically wanted to show you the case first of all. The case, super well made. When I first saw it, I'm like, what the heck is this material? I thought it was very crappy, but it's actually very good. And then you just open the case and there's the DJI Spark. You get rid of it, super light case, and I'm very happy with this case. So the most frequent question you guys were asking me was, the DJI Mavic Air was just launched. Is this more worth it than the DJI Mavic Air? Is the DJI Mavic by itself, is it worth it? What's the most worth it drone if this is my first drone? So most of you guys that were asking my opinion on the drone, it's your first drone. So if this is your first drone, I'd say that the DJI Spark is the best to go because it's super affordable. Without the controller, it's super cheap, but I don't recommend without the controller. The range without the controller, I was super upset, and that's when I got it. I got the Spark without the controller. And it was super upsetting. I mean, the range was horrible. I was pretty upset. So then I got the actual controller, which is actually right here, which by the way, we're gonna fly it right now. This is it. And it's amazing. And you can go up to 500 meters, I think. It's pretty good. Anyways, let's go ahead and fly the drone because the sun is about to end, and we'll continue the review at home maybe. All right guys, this is it. Let's take off. Here we go. It's a pretty quiet drone. It's not the loudest drone, which is also a good thing. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Look at that. You can't even see it. It's so far up. Really, the distance, how far it can go, it's amazing as well. So what's also really cool about the remote is by this switch, you can basically turn it around and you can see the bottom of the drone. The camera does like this and like this. Pretty cool stuff. And for those of you who are nervous about getting your first drone, it's pretty easy. Don't really worry about it. I learned in a few days, even the first day. It's pretty awesome, pretty easy. And that's why DJI is the most famous drone manufacturer, because it's the easiest to fly. I learned in a day, which is awesome. So with the DJI Spark, it's very hard to crash into things because there's obstacle avoidance. So it's basically impossible to crash into things. I mean, it's possible, I've done it before, but it basically tries anything it can for you to not crash into anything. The battery on the Spark, it isn't the best. It's got like 14 minutes, more or less, about battery time. And when the battery is running out, it just lands, it just goes to where you were, and then you simply press land like this. And there you go. A lot of you guys were really nervous. A lot of you guys were telling me, is it really hard? It's really hard. As I said, it's really not. It basically does everything for you. It's basically like not a real drone. it is, but real drones, you know, you have to be really good at learning how to use them. This one, to take off, you literally press a button. To take off, to land, you literally press a button to land. The camera, as I said, it's just here. There's the record button. There's also intelligent mode. With intelligent mode, there's a bunch of stuff that you can do. For example, active drag, and you basically select yourself on the screen and the drone basically follows you. There's quick shot, which you basically do like this with your hands and it actually takes a photo. There's gesture controls. There's a bunch of stuff. I personally have never used these. I've used the active track once and it worked. They're pretty cool. I honestly have to use the drone more to, there's so much stuff to play around with and it's pretty cool. Alright, hold on. Before we actually end the video, I asked you guys on the Telegram group. I said, I'm filming the DJI Spark review. Ask me some questions for a Spark Q&A. So basically, by the way, if you're not in the Telegram group, make sure to join. The link is in the description below. Of course, it's free. Anyways, first question comes from Ryan. Would you have rather had the Mavic Air? Well, when I bought the Spark, I didn't have both to choose from because the Mavic Air was just released like last week. Even though if I had to choose again between both, I still would have chosen the Spark because of how affordable the Spark is, and it's still amazing and it's everything that I need in a drone. What's your favorite thing about it? My favorite thing about the Spark, I guess, would be how easy it is to use and the image stabilization. That gimbal does amazing. How good is the gesture control on the Air? Well, as I said on the video, I haven't really tried it out like fully. I've tried the active control, which basically allows you to select yourself and the drone follows you. That's good. And all the others, I haven't really tried it fully. Is 180p enough? For me, yes. For you, maybe not. Why is so expensive? I don't think the DJI Spark is expensive. I think it's it's the most affordable drone out there, and the technology involved in this drone and the small factor, I think it's a really affordable drone. Have you ever crashed it? Yes. But why, Nikki? Isn't it so easy to use? Yes. So basically what happened was when the battery ends, it basically tells you return to home. And I was like, no, I want to keep on going. So I pressed cancel, and basically the battery was dying, and I basically had to pull it, and it just fell on the ground because the battery was drying. How long is the battery life? I've said that in the video. It's around 15 minutes, and it's pretty good for how small the drone is. How do you take it with you in a backpack? Yep. Why is there so many stairs? I'm out of breath. So this video wasn't really much about the specs. It was more about my opinion. If you guys want to learn about specs, I'll link some videos down below of some amazing creators that have done amazing videos. So definitely check those out if you guys are interested in the specs or just another video to watch. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Guys, this guy keeps following me and it's so freaking creepy. Gosh, I'm hiding my camera. Alright, that was so freaking creepy. Now for real, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.